Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to talk about tough times. My family's going through a little bit of a tough time right now because my husband's sick, and it started before a little bit before Thanksgiving, and then just recently he's been in the hospital. Like he was in the hospital for 9 days, then he was home for a couple of days, and now he's back in the hospital. Um, and it's just been a really tough time. And all of my kids are grown up, so I have one of my grown children living with me, and I have a few of my children nearby. And so thankfully, they've been able to, help me out here and there. And I just thought that it would be interesting to hear what you would want if you were going through a tough time, because a lot of people have asked me, and maybe what you have done for people whenever they're going through a tough time. Now, our family, every family can, well, not every, but most of us can use a little financial help, but we don't need the financial help in that we don't need any GoFundMe's. We don't need any, the church giving us money or anything like that. But we do get a little bit of help from a few family members here and there because we're going through like a lot more bills than usual. But it's nice to have some help here and there. And I want to tell you some of the things people have done for us in case there's something that you could do for, it might trigger something that you could do for somebody. But if anybody was going to raise money to give away, I would want them to give it to people who really need it, like the people who were in the floods. Oh my goodness, it just breaks my heart. So, we definitely are not in any situation even comparable to the people from the floods or from the fires. So if you have some extra money, send it there. Anyhow, our neighbor has been plowing our driveway. He just plows it. It's so nice. Doesn't expect anything in return. We're probably going to give him some kind of, thank you gift card or muffins or something when we get all through this, but he's just been plowing our driveway and I really appreciate it. And one of our adult children who's in school, so he doesn't have a job, his car broke down, and the person who fixes our cars and has been for years, called it a scholarship and didn't charge us for it. That was major. A couple families gave me little DoorDash cards, which was nice. And one of my friends actually two, one of my friends and a family member dropped off soup, which I like because I don't need the big meals like at our church. If you have a baby or if you have a family and somebody's in the hospital, a lot of times they start this meal train. I don't need that, but it is nice whenever, like, if somebody's already making soup, they make a little bit more and they just give us enough for us. Or if they make a big lasagna, they can just cut out a piece and give it to us if they see us. But we don't want people to go to the trouble of making big meals or anything. Anyhow, we're just not in that place. We had that before. Whenever I had babies, people did that for me all the time and I loved it. Anyhow, one of the people that I babysit their child, she picks up the packages that are delivered at the end of our driveway and brings them in for me. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but that is so helpful. And then let's see. Some relatives that live far away, they wanted to help. And they wanted to send me like a spa gift card. And I was like thinking, I don't even have time for a spa gift card, and I'm not really the spa type. I could use a massage, but what I really, thought that we could really use, that I could use because I'm a little ADD, plus I'm stressed out, plus I have a lot on my plate and I'm taking care of everything, was just to have somebody come help clean the house. And I have somebody who occasionally, like if somebody, not very often, but they sent money to have them come help me clean the house one day. And I know it probably doesn't look like that to you, but I'll explain that later. And then let's think. Oh, my kids, they've stopped in. I've always had one of my kids here every night because I get lonely. But my daughter lives with me, but she was away, and thankfully one of my sons stayed with me while she was gone. But my kids got down hay for me out of the top of the barn, and that helps. And even my son, who hates barns, he did it for me. They've burnt the burnables in our fire pit, and They've carried the feed to the barn for me. They've helped me change light bulbs that are up too high for short little me. And then my one son, who has children, he and his wife came over and they helped me take down all the Christmas decorations from the family room. And so I'm almost done. See how bare it looks? But they helped me do that, and I could have done it myself, but it would have been really lonely. And usually my husband does all the decorating, so I didn't want to put up the new decorations because I want him to be able to do it, because I don't want him to, I just want him to be able to do it because he does it right. And so I had my son carry up the big boxes of the decorations that are going to go back up, so that whenever my husband feels like it, he can put them back up, or he can boss me around and tell me where to put them. And I had him carry down the heavy boxes that we already collected to put away of the Christmas things. So anyhow, I guess some ideas that I thought of that you could maybe do for people is like a gift card for some restaurant that delivers or something, or a gas card if they have to go to a hospital that's far away, or offer to pick up something. Like we do that in our family a lot. If I go to Walmart or wherever, Meijer or anywhere, I might text my kids that live here and say, do you need anything? I'm running in there. That's a good way to help and check on their pets, or like if they're going to be gone a lot, just to help check on the pets or let the pets out, feed the pets, things like that. If they have children that need watched, that maybe offer to take them to a movie or to Chuck E. Cheese or something, or have them come over and play for a while. But those are some ideas that I've thought of. And what else? Oh, if you don't have snow, which right now we have snow, maybe you could mow their lawn, things like that. My daughter, like one of our neighbors actually had got hurt, and my daughter's been going to her house and putting in the horses, because she has a barn where she has other people's horses, a boarding stable. And my daughter's been going over almost every evening to put the horses in and feed them and give them water. And I think that's wonderful that my daughter has such a servant heart. Anyhow, give me some ideas. Mostly I like to have my friends check on me, and I like them to send me a message or give me a call, because I just like to be around people. So, send me a message. I'll talk to you later. Bye.